Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to day 120 on my journey to 2000. I'll be playing chess every day until I reach the goal. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know if you're enjoying the content. Let's get into today's game. All right. And into the rapid pool we go. Haven't played chess at all today. No warm-up. No nothing. Don't really feel like it. So, that's Hollywood, baby. All right. We have the Caro-Kann. We have the exchange Caro-Kann. And we have the Panov. So Wesley and I were looking at a line where you just play g6 here and sack the pawn. But I think I'm going to play the main line instead. Main line goes takes. Knight here. Bishop pins. Queen out. Bishop takes. So on and so forth. I definitely need to study this a little bit more carefully. The main line against the Panov scores very, very well for black. I just need to remember the ideas, and I need to, like, you know, Wesley and I were definitely having a good time looking at some stuff, and there was actually a Lichess study where I saw the g6 line. Okay, so now I think that my problems are kind of solved. I think I just go here, and this pawn becomes a lot less of a weakness. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, I think that this pawn becomes a lot less of a weakness now. Queen here. After takes. Because if takes here, I believe this is rook here is the move. Okay. So the more that he kind of farts around on the king side, the less and less worried that I'm getting about the queen sliding into b3, honestly. This is technically the most active square for the bishop. But is that going to get in the way of anything? Is the question. So if I go here and he pushes and I slide back and then queen here, I think this is definitely a good idea. And I don't have to worry much about him coming in here. Again, the bishop controls this square. Don't have to worry about knight coming in here because the pawn occupies that square. If I go here and he goes here right away, just kind of trying to calculate a little bit. Here. I think just knight here. Now that he's moved the bishop, taking here is also pretty good, I think. Because he can never really push this pawn. So if I take, and then go bishop here. That seems pretty good. I mean, technically, if I go takes, takes, I could take here, and then he has to double his pawns, because if not, takes, knight takes. But then, queen takes here. Then this fork. The Panov definitely gets pretty interesting. I think thematically taking on c4 here is correct. I actually forgot about this move. So if he pushes... I think going knight in might be my best move. Knight here. If takes, takes. No, but I don't want to give myself an isolated queen's pawn, honestly. Thinking about this move. So that way if here takes, 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 takes. I actually think that I've opened up a bit of a can of worms for myself. I think I'm gonna go here, trying to like develop with tempo a little bit. If here, taking first for sure. I think playing bishop e3 was a good move, although it might not be like the main line, because there's a lot of times in the Panov where this pawn can get really loose for white. So if he pushes now, take. Let's say he takes here. Take. 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 Probably takes back there. I could take here, and then takes there. That doesn't seem great. Things are kind of blowing up in the center. D takes c4 was definitely the wrong move. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta play these things to learn them. Ugh, so it's the last day of the long weekend, huh? We had Thanksgiving weekend where, I don't know about any of y'all, but I had off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today. Going back to work tomorrow. Definitely not looking forward to that. I was also thinking, now that I'm castled, like if he pushes, if I take once. No, I would have to take here first. If he pushes, takes, takes, takes. See, but that gets thrown out the window if he takes the knight. Here, takes, takes. Takes. Takes here. It's just not looking great. I think I am gonna take. This might be pretty stupid looking for you guys, but that pawn on c3 is a pretty big weakness, and now I'm blockading the pawn, which the knight kind of belongs here in the Panov anyway. And I'm not allowing him to push anymore. If bishop takes, obviously queen takes. Yeah. Feeling like he could definitely have some long-term weaknesses. If bishop takes, queen takes here, I have this move. Takes the knight, takes, takes, takes. And I'm actually losing material, so I wouldn't be able to take, actually. I'd have to, I mean, obviously the pawn's undefended, so I would just take that. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking about. Okay. So, I mean, rook c8 seems very natural to put more pressure on that pawn. My bishop on g4 doing work right now. There's also this move to put more pressure on the pinned pawn. But the bishop can always slide back, and then my queen doesn't really belong there. I'm thinking about... if I go here, he can slide back there. I think I really need to go rook c8 first, and then try to bring the knight. I don't know. Got some nice afternoon coffee to enjoy while I play my little chess game. The 15-minute games really are such a slower pace, but not having the time pressure at the end and having some increment is absolutely huge. Maybe I could start trying to find 10-5 games again. Because the 10-5 games, I mean, the thing about them is that they're just hard to find. Sit in the queue forever. And then sometimes you find somebody and they're like 300 points lower than you. But look at my coffee mug. My mom bought me this when I... see if I can cast a shadow on it. Mom bought me that when I first bought my house. Obviously. Not feeling too intimidated by that move. I guess he's threatening this. But if I go here, it stops that. And it threatens this pawn. For example, if here, push, knight takes. And then it's defended by the rook, obviously. And if here, it's also threatening this pawn. And yeah, I mean, it's really hard to not play a move like this. I think he can try to counterattack on like the b file, like if he goes here threatening the b pawn, but I think I'm gonna take that trade because if I'm winning his center pawns here, I just think that it's very good. So if he just goes here or something like that, I think queen b6 could be very good. Okay, so he chooses this, but I mean, am I missing something? Does he have some sort of... I don't really see it. The pin on the opponent's knight on f3 just... I mean, he has no knight. It's very nice. So I can't take that, because if I do, then he has this check. I definitely wasn't expecting this move, needless to say. So, like, just to show you guys the line, if I go takes, it's check, and he's picking up my bishop, because it's defended by, the knight is defended by this bishop. So I think I just need to slide out of the way here. And then, of course, the problem for him here is I'm threatening a couple, like, really big captures. Just for example, like, if he just goes here, I can play takes, and then after takes, I'm winning the bishop. Or here, I mean, I could even do something like this, and after takes, then takes. No, I couldn't do that, actually, because then the queen defends the knight going to that square. That's a pretty interesting tactic. It wins a pawn, but... I mean, it would win the game if I took the bishop, but... A lot of times, I'll tell you guys a bad habit that I have, is when my opponents, like, sack something like this, you know, sacrifice, a lot of times I feel so inclined to take it, just to be like, nah, you can't do that. I don't know if you guys have any similar opinions at all. Like, obviously, it's literally a losing move if I take it, but there are times where I'll just, like, take it to be like, nah, bro, you can't do that. Just waiting. Just waiting. You guys know how it do. So, I mean, what do I think his best move is? His best move is probably just, like, coming back or something. Okay. So I think just playing here... No, maybe not. If I go back to hit his bishop, he can defend it with the rook. And after takes, takes, he has to take with the pawn, because then otherwise this would be hanging. Feeling super comfortable, though. I mean, I think this is just... Nah, because then he just takes this pawn. Just thinking of a... Trying to think of a good move here. I could always just, like, play slowly and go here to begin. That also helps take care of one of my weaknesses. I'm just gonna play this, not waste too much time. I actually probably should have taken. That's what I get for playing lightning fast, right? Wow. I 100% should have taken that knight. Why am I playing so fast? It's a 15-minute game. If he does this, then my pawn structure is garbage. Yeah. Fantastic. It's not lost or anything, but it's not good. Queen is currently overloaded, so that could be something that he could easily blunder here. For example, if he just plays something like this, takes, takes, takes. But obviously my opponent is going to see that in a 15-minute game. Yeah, I actually really like this move. So I think this, maybe not. Centralizing the queen seems like a good idea. At first I was thinking this to block the bishop's vision of that knight, and then, you know, perhaps trying to win it with the queen, but of course then just knight takes and it's a fork. You know, knight takes here doesn't work because queen takes still defending the knight. So I think this to keep eye on the knight and defend the pawn looks good. But then here, right? This defends, but after takes, he has this move. So I think that this move might be best. Let's go with this. Again, by no means is it lost or anything crazy. It's just I screwed up my pawn structure, and endgames will better suit him now. Absolutely. So I'm basically going to be trying to play in saying that, all right, you really made a weakness on your king. Your king is very weak now. So I'm going to try to checkmate you, basically. Okay, so I have this move. But the problem with that move is this. And after takes, I'm not getting out. What about this, though? And if takes, it's still a fork here. Let's grab a little forkarooski. And regardless, the nice thing about this is it's blocking the bishop's vision of this pawn. So it might even be more beneficial for me to try to snap off the pawn, as like that pawn was a principal defender of this king. I think if I play accurately here, I'm actually gonna have checkmate. I don't think it's forced or anything, but I'm saying, like, yeah, I think it's gonna be very hard to defend. This person's profile picture looks familiar, but I haven't played against them before. Meister Nori from Austria. I would kill to go to Austria, man. Coffee's gone. Bring on the water. We play chess every day, but most importantly, we stay hydrated around these parts. So now there's 2 attackers, 2 defenders on that. Okay. So if I go here, okay, let's think. Takes? Is he playing king takes? Or what is he playing? I have a lot to calculate here. If takes, 2 attackers, 2 defenders on this pawn. I can't take that pawn, and my rook is hanging. So I would probably go here, in which case the knight here could really just have to go back. And then this. And I'm up in exchange. So if let's calculate something else. If here, queen takes, now there's 2 attackers, 2 defenders on this pawn. So it seems pretty straightforward that I would just play knight takes. If bishop takes, rook takes, and I probably have a mating attack in that position. So let's discount that. If here king takes, that's even more of the same situation. But this pawn is very, very, very weak. So I think I'd rather do this first. And if push, I'd take, and I have tempo on the queen. I definitely think that this is the move. The most interesting variation might be, oh my god, I completely missed this move. It's checkmate. Oh my god, Austin. Oh. Oh my god, I completely missed that move. Oh, that's so upsetting. So this was actually... Wow. Look at me go. I did so well here. It's -1 already. Oh, I could have taken. What about this? Queen takes. Oh, because if this, then this. Duh. This is a mistake. Knight takes here is better. Why? Queen takes. Now what? Now here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did this, man. This is a miss. Wait, why? Here. Just here. And now what? Knight f4. It defends it, blocks the vision, and here. That's a hard move to spot, though. This is a blunder. Great move. Yeah, no, it's just mate in 2. Wow, alright, let's play another one. Dude, that sucked, man. Man, that sucked. Oh. I'm completely, like, my heart is broken right now. I had such a good position. Let's play a semi-Slav. Got the exchange Slav. Okay. Now I win in peace. This is a very common issue. Happens a lot in the exchange Slav, and I win. You'd be surprised how often this happens in the exchange Slav. Another 100% accuracy game. Are you guys not impressed? Yeah. So. Let's play a third game. So, believe it or not, there are times where it seems like I do know what I'm doing. And it looks like we're going to have another chance to play a Slav. Alright, now we actually get a proper semi-Slav. Are we going to get the Moscow? No, we're going to get a transposition. So I think now that I've built the triangle, it's better to take with this pawn. So that way my light square bishop can get out. Pretty sure that this is correct. But I don't know. Playing this like a reverse London system. So if I go here, takes, it's a fork. If I go here, takes. I'm not very well equipped to do any of that stuff yet. So I wonder what my move is supposed to be. Is this my move? And then after takes. I don't think it's this. It might just be this. But then he's definitely coming with e4. I think it's this. And even after bishop takes, pawn takes, even if the knight comes here, I just go here. Yeah, I think that this is correct. I haven't played a position like this before. Usually if I get into like an exchange type of Slav. So, okay, this is technically reading as Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation. So I'm definitely not familiar with this opening at all. Anytime that they take on d5, I'm used to them doing it before I play e6. Okay. So needless to say, I think that this is the move to help control this this square. Castles and rook e8 definitely feel like an order. Or maybe castles, bishop g6 to play f5. I don't know. You know how it do, guys. We out here recording long videos. I don't even care. I need more games. I really do, though. That first game, man. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I got so excited about the fork. Wait, have we played as black 3 times in a row? I think we did. Wow. Queen f1. What a beautiful move by my opponent that first game, man. What a beautiful, beautiful move. Love that stuff, man. Love it, love it, love it. I guess it's worth noting that if at any point, like, he's interested in trying to win this bishop, not only does it have solace on e6, but That move does not seem right to me. Like, at all. Queen e7 seems important here. Queen e7, bishop takes, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes. If here takes, he doesn't have time to take with his queen. Pawn takes, bishop takes, queen here actually loses because I have this check. Cool, cool, cool. That was a very long variation to calculate. Trying to improve my calculation skills, but the problem is not my ability to, like, you know, I'll stop calculating after 1 or 2 moves. My problem is that I'll just miss moves. Like, obviously in that first game, like, I was really calculating out some solid variations, but I just missed queen h3 check, and it's just mate. I have a tournament next week. That's worth noting. So yeah, next week from today, next Sunday, I'll be, yeah, I'll do the same thing as before. Friday night, I'll record Saturday, a game to post on Saturday, and then Sunday I'll do a recap after the tournament. My rule of thumb is that I don't play chess the day before a tournament. My first coach that I ever had, I say that like I've had a lot, I've only had 2. My first coach gave me that advice just to kind of like let it breathe, kind of let your subconscious do a little bit of catching up on all the hard work you've been doing, and then that way you can come in kind of fresh the day of the tournament. And that's definitely going to be my attitude for that. So, yeah, sound off in the comments how many of you guys are familiar with this type of position, because to me, it just feels a lot like a reverse London, where obviously I'm down a tempo because I'm black. But I feel like I'm kind of helping to solve my own problems pretty adequately here. Controlling all the key squares. I think I forgot to say it earlier. If he ever wants to try to get rid of this bishop, a common move against the London is like the knight to the rim. Obviously the queen covers those squares right now because there wasn't any knight on f6. That's always worth noting. That's one of the reasons why I like to play knight bd2 before knight f3. So that way, if they try to go for this early knight h5 stuff, they just hang their knight. I think I've won probably about 10 games like that across my career, where they're so used to the knight being on f3 that they just go there anyway without thinking. Now, would I ever expect that to happen in a 15-minute game? Probably not. But it has happened. I'm sure at a lower rating it would happen in a 10-minute game. Been really hard stuck at 1750 for about a month. Picked up 2 books for Black Friday sale on Chessable. I picked up 100 Endgames You Must Know and the Woodpecker Method. So I've already started adding to my, okay, so I think just castles here, right? I started adding to my daily things that I do to make sure I do the 100 endgames you must know, at least like 1 endgame every day. And that's very attainable because some of them, you know, it might be 5-10 minutes. On days where I have more time, like yesterday and Friday, I did more. But that's one of the reasons I didn't stream this weekend, is I've just been trying to actually improve. Streaming is a lot of fun, but I'll tell you what's not fun is being hard stuck at 1750. But a lot of the issues with me being stuck at 1750 isn't my knowledge base, it's my attention. Like, I'm just losing attention. Okay, so he's gonna go for a minority attack, which makes a lot of sense in this pawn structure. I really like that idea from him. When he played a3, I probably should have played a5. But that's Hollywood, baby. What can you say? Hmm. Thinking about various ideas of how to attack the king, obviously. The problem is quickly becoming that I don't have a lot of time to be attacking his king. Like, he's coming with this, whether I like it or not. So if I go here, let's say that I do something. I go here. He goes here. Here, here. Takes. Doesn't work because his rook is pinned. So he has to make some moves still yet in order to be able to do that. I don't know, let's just go a6, I think. I was thinking about here to here, but the problem with making moves like that is always that he'll always have knight h4. And I just don't know how... I don't know very well how to combat that. Okay, that's a very smart move. He's going for my weak squares, obviously. I think let's go here, here, here. Just kind of doing my own thing here. I'm not seeing any threats. If he goes here, I literally don't even have to take it. I could also play a move like knight here. I could play knight here. Something that defends this pawn. Could even go rook b8. I think the knight is much better suited on c3 for the minority attack. As a matter of fact, I actually think it's really bad for me to have played this against a minority attack, but with the short little bursts of calculation that I just did, it seemed like it made sense. But thematically, I don't think I'm supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I'm really not sure what move he's gonna play next. If he plays knight c5, I'm just not gonna take it. I will probably play rook b8, so that way, like, I don't have to worry about my queen defending the pawn or anything like that. Yeah, but I'm just not seeing how you're breaking through right now. Let's go here. Here, you'd be doing me a big favor by taking on e5, or on e4, sorry. So, like, all good. I actually think something really important here is to, again, not try to rush and take this knight as soon as I can. Because I think that it may be better to rook lift first. Okay. This move is screaming to be played. Because if here just takes, after takes, it's mate. And if here takes king anywhere, whatever, just take here. This move makes a whole lot of sense. And I have a lot of good ideas here, like just planting my bishop right here because he can't take because it's mate, and then I'm threatening to sack. And then obviously if I'm able to sacrifice, then things are going pretty well for me. So this is the move that I always have a hard time with, but I think after rook lifting, I might be in good shape. So now if he goes here, oh, that was close. If he goes here, I kind of have to take. Yeah, see, so this is the move. Like I said, I always have trouble with this move. If I go here, I mean, I think I just rook lift. I really do. Here, takes, hits this, and my bishop. So I would probably sack the bishop, go here, after takes here. Here defends mate, but then I can take with my knight. Just trying to transfer some pieces over here. I also saw this move, but like, after something like this, no, that doesn't work. This bishop's doing a great job defending this square, I'll just say that. Yeah. So definitely this. Definitely that. Go here. Because that was my idea. I really struggle at attacking, as you guys can see. But I'm trying to make it work here. I also wanted to get my rook off that diagonal from the other tactic that I mentioned. Our opponent's getting really low on time. I think he has a lot of ways to defend against the attack, to be honest. I basically have no pieces in the attack anymore. That's an interesting move. He wants to go here. Yeah. And I'm going to be forced to leave, basically. Wow. Yeah, let's just leave now. I mean, this sucks. This sucks really bad. But I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I don't see anything. Yeah. So I can go here to try to go here. But I'm kind of grasping at straws here. Yeah, I have no idea. I can't stop touching my face either because I'm anxious. If yeah, I don't even know. Don't even know. Just kind of like waiting to see what he's gonna do. Trying to defend against it. Okay. So that move seems pretty normal. Hmm. Yep. Let's come back. Let's take here. Go here. Yes, this pawn is hanging. Yes, I'm aware that I'm blundering everything. Yes, I'm aware that I'm playing poorly. Yes, yes, yes. I know all of this. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Yeah, I just don't... Yeah. I need to practice attacking more. I don't know how. I don't know how to practice it more. I just suck at it so bad. Like, I feel like when I look at this engine analysis, it's gonna be like 16 misses. But I don't know, I struggle. What to say? If I go here... He can go there. And after he goes there... This. But then that gives him this square. And he's weaseling his way out. Let's just go here. Defend everything. I can't say much besides the fact that I'm getting busted up here pretty good right now. His backward pawn isn't even a weakness because somehow this rook on f3 is perfectly defending everything. Yeah, it's tough. You know, what to say. Opponent's playing very well. But opponent is running out of time after all. I don't like where your queen is, my good friend. So I'm going to ask that you move it away. Okay, so now he wants a queen trade. I think just going up is a pretty good idea here. We obviously don't want to give him a queen trade. If I go up, does he play this? The answer is yes. If I go over, he takes. But I like the look of this move. Okay. This move saves the queen. And after this, he has a plethora of squares to go to. So, you know, good try. What to say? He can also just take my queen. So if I play takes, takes, queen takes here, here, here right away for sure. But even then, I'm still getting busted to pieces. Wow, I wish there was another way for me to attack his queen. But my queen is currently in danger. And if I go here, he's just going to take this. I think this seems better. Maybe. If I played this. This. But then what is my rook doing all the way over there? The answer is nothing. I'm just obviously in shambles in this position. So let's say I do this to attack his rook. Takes, 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 takes. Threatening some evil things to me here. I don't know, man. Let's just do this. I don't freaking know. I'm completely lost. Needless to say. Getting in with my bishop might be my only chance. Okay, that was... Oh, wow, nice move. Nice move, man. Wow, very nice. I can only hope that my opponent runs out of time here. That's my only chance, but don't really see that happening. Wow. Just fantastic moves coming out of this guy. Dude is a menace. Needless to say, he is completely winning. Ugh. Heartbreaking, man. Just really bad games today, guys. Sorry. Yeah, that's all I can say is that sorry I've been playing so poorly, man. I don't even know what to say. What else to say about it? I literally have nothing. My only chance is this pawn, and of course he's just going to sit on it. Shit, man. God, this game. This game of chess, man. What else can you even say about it? That's so freaking disheartening, man. To lose 2 games in one day. 2 long games. Again, I'm winning. It's -1. What am I doing wrong? This was bad. -1. This is a great move, okay, but I needed to play rook back? Show me the moves. Wow. What the hell did I just watch? Obviously, I'm not finding that. Okay, so there's one miss. There's a blunder. Here? Oh, because of the pin. Yeah, so there's 2 more misses. This is what I should have done. And then what? Here? Oh, it's a fork. No, it's not really a fork because he takes here. Take here with check. Oh, man. This is a blunder. Because of queen a2. I saw queen a2, man. Shit. Well, I saw it on this move. Queen a2 here, what? Queen a2 here loses everything. So, rook takes was actually the best move. But obviously here, it's -4. Yeah, and he just decapitated me in the endgame. Played so freaking clinically. Good for him, man. I'm honestly impressed. Can't complain. He played an 81, I played a 75. I had 4 mistakes, he had 1. I had 4 misses, he had 2. He had 3 blunders, I had 1. I literally can't even capitalize on my opponent's blunders. I mean, it's so freaking pathetic. It makes me want to freaking not play chess for like days at a time. My opponents are literally giving me chances to win. And I'm blind as a bat. Can't frickin' find it. So this first game, he played an 81, I played a 69. Again, I had 2 misses. He had a blunder, I had a blunder. Obviously, I had a blunder. I mean, like, I'm literally begging for advice in the comments. Like, how the hell do you get better at spotting your opponent's blunders? Because, like, can't figure it out. Yeah, just can't figure it out. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching if you've made it this far. This is definitely the last time that I'm ever going to record 2 15-minute games in one session, because quite frankly that sucked. Yeah, I'm down below 1750 now. Yeah, absolutely awful. All right, see you guys.